Well, here she is. Did she have a name when you adopted her?
No.
Because she came from the Dural Rescue.
She was one of the 61.
Yeah.
She was
This
careless
girl.
and
She came from the Dural Rescue, which was 62 in that rescue. Hi everyone, I'm Lynn from Cavi Central Guinea Pig Rescue. I remember that because I had a bet with my son who helped in rounding them up how many, and I actually got the number. But 62 were in that rescue. And she was the worst of all of them. She was frail, she was hairless, she was trying to hide away to stay safe. And when she was bathed, when I did her first initial baths to treat her, I just noticed that there might be some little, it was when her hairs came back, there were little interspersed white flecks that were going to be there, and here they are. So isn't she just gorgeous? Look at this little cutie. Oh my goodness.
for someone who came from hairless, and
Yeah.
I originally called her Velvet because her fur is so soft.
Well, I was thinking she was Velvet, but you've changed that.
Change that to Zootie.
To Zootie.
Because she zooms around.
So,
and she responds when I say Zootie, she looks
she did
up.
look like Velvet when she first started to regrow her hair. And yeah, so she's had a few name changes now, but she is just absolutely gorgeous. And we have a lot of questions where people feel that if animals come from a bad situation that they can't be tamed. And we do this all the time, and in fact they respond to the kindness that you give them. You know, look at her, she's just so cute. We might do a little spin showy on your cushion. There we go, you can show off now. You little plump girl. She's so different to how she came in. She was so touch and go when she came in.
She was so frightened. The first time I held her, she was just trying desperately to get away. And now she just looks at me.
But yeah, she's just stunning and beautiful. You really are. So I'm going to do your nails for you today. And she's just super cute. Super cute.
She is.
And you know, so if anyone is contemplating rescuing a guinea pig and worried about the taming of them, that's why we have days where we invite you to come here and to learn, interact. We can show you the techniques we use and how they, you know, they just respond in kindness. They're beautiful. Look at you. Now she's got dark nails, everyone. So the way that we do these is when the nail extends out, the point at which it bends is where the nail cuts. So hopefully you can see it in the video there because it's got a nice light colour behind, but you can actually see where they start to hook around, and that's the point at which we cut them. So if I take the cutter in there, if you'd like these, they're on our website, so guineapigstuff.com. And see how I'm moving her digit? I'm actually moving her digit. That's because I'm squeezing. She's not trying to move at all, so I can safely cut without hurting her because she didn't try and pull away. So the same thing here. This nail's almost where it needs to be, but again, squeezing. You can see I can move her paw because I'm squeezing. She's not moving, so I can cut. This little one, squeezing. Oops, see, she did move. So now we're just going to try a slightly different position. Squeezing, cut. This tricky little one here, she's a bit nervous about. Yeah. And when they're like that, we can towel wrap them and do it from the underside. We'll do it like this. There's a number of ways you can. Squeezing and cut. There we go. Let's try this one. So the same thing. She's got these super black nails. Isn't she cute?
She is.
I know, you're very worried about it, but you don't need to be. Not. Good. And again, squeezing, cutting. You know, a lot of people ask what nail clippers. Some prefer to use human nail clippers. I find that with human nail clippers, you can't have the maneuverability in around these little nails that you need. So, you know, horses for courses. Good. Okay with that one? Good. rear feet. Let's do these.
They need
So
to be
again,
done.
yeah, you can see where they start to bend over. So I'm just going to take it to that point there. And because the nail's quite deep, I'm actually going to go from above so that I'm not twisting on the foot at all. So again, squeezing, and then I can cut. There. Because if you're twisting little digits at the time you are trying to cut them, of course it hurts. Squeezing and cutting. Always squeeze and cut. It's almost moving with that one, so I'm going to leave that one. Got it pretty close. Good. 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 You're pretty close to where they need to be. See this one here, I tried to take it down a bit, but it's just a bit too much of a margin. She was going to pull away. So, happy with that. We'll try a bit closer. We'll just try one more. Let me see. Do it this way. I need new eyes. I do believe you've moved. I didn't need to, but let me try it again. Hold on. Good. Got it. Okay, there we go. Now she's also got a little lump that's here on her side. You can just see the impression of that it's making on her coat. This is a different sort of lump, and when we palpate it, it's a very hard solid shape, and it actually has a bit that runs forward on it, so it's not all in one location. So this is a sort of suspicious lump that we might consider to be more of a growth as opposed to something like a cyst or an abscess. So in this instance, we're going to watch and wait. You can see how beautifully healthy she is. Most lumps that guinea pigs have are benign. So already you're potentially dealing with something that's not going to hurt her. But for right now, it's being monitored, and you know, if it gets to the point that something changes, then we can get some investigation done on that. But up until then, you're just gorgeous, and having the time of her life, considering the bad place that or a bad state that she was in at the time she came in. So opt to adopt and give these animals a second chance, because they absolutely reward you for it.
They respond.
They respond, don't they? Yeah.
She still looks at me. Why are you being kind to me?
She's so cute. You're so cute.